Hey guys, it's Davey here, and it's currently day 43. Hopefully, you guys had an amazing day, doing better than yesterday. But that being said, guys, what I learned today is to not pedestal anything, to not put anything on a pedestal, right? What I mean by that is to not value something higher than yourself, right? And I'm telling you guys this because a lot of the times, guys, we value something, whether that's our goals, whether that's financial goals, life goals, or relationship goals. We value something or someone too much and too high above ourselves that eventually it creates too much of a separation from it and us, and therefore we are less likely to reach it or obtain it, right? And this is how it works, guys. When we show too much emotional investment to something, when we value something too high, we consequently care too much about how that thing or person feels. We care about how they respond to us, and we care about the actions and the outcome that we have towards it, right? So, for example, you see a hot chick, right? She's been going to your work for a few weeks now. She's brand new, and she's just this very attractive girl that you just want to talk to, right? But because she's the hottest girl you've seen in a long time, you pedestaled her, right? You valued her more than yourself, right? And therefore you are scared to talk to her, right? And even if you do, you are uncertain to what to say. You're vague. You probably stumble over your words. You can't make eye contact, and you come off as needy, right? And these are all qualities that she will be repulsed by. She'll reject you, right? But this is all because you pedestaled her, right? You show too much emotional investment in her than she did to you, right? You valued her more than yourself, right? So you instantly put her up here while you're down here. You created this separation from yourself and her, and therefore she's almost unattainable for you, right? But here's another example, right? You devalued her, right? You've seen this lady, you know she's hot, you're honest with your self, you're honest with the butterflies she gave you, but you didn't pedestal her. You valued her just as any other woman you've seen, right? And therefore you're not really nervous. You might still be nervous, but you're not extremely nervous, right? You'll be more assertive, you'll be more bold, and you can probably walk up to her with your intentions clear as day, right? You'll go up to her, look her in the eyes, treat her like any woman, or maybe, devalue her in some way, right? By saying to yourself, look, I had better women in my life, if that's true. And then you devalue her and you walk up to her and you just say, like, look, you're beautiful. I think you're beautiful. I think you're attractive. Let's go out for coffee sometime, right? But you can only do that, guys, by not putting in too much emotional investment into the thing or person in the first place, right? You can only do that by not caring with what they got to say in response, right? You don't care about if they reject you, you don't care about how they judge you. And you can only do that when you don't pedestal the thing or the person, right? You can only do that when you are bold and assertive. You cannot do that when you are conquered by your fears. And you're only fearful and you're only anxious, really, most of the times, or overly anxious or fearful, is when the thing you're trying to get in front of you is something you pedestal, right? It's something you created this massive distance. So, therefore, you're already saying, like, look, I don't deserve this thing because it is something above me. I value this thing more than me, so I don't deserve it. That is legit what you're saying when you value something higher than yourself, right? And I'm saying this to you guys because, you know, lately with my goals or in life in general, I pedestal money as a number one goal in life. I pedestal money as a goal rather than just an outcome of my goals, right? I pedestal money as a goal because I need money, guys. Everyone needs money because we live in a material world that with money gets you everything, right? Cash is king, guys. But I pedestal money, therefore also, represents and mirrors my own selfishness, right? Because I want money. This is basically what I'm saying. Like, I pedestal money above me, right? So therefore I'm saying to myself and the world that I don't deserve money because I think money is greater than me. I think money is greater than my own abilities as a human being, right? So a lot of people, including me, had or has pedestal money as their goal. They say to themselves, I'm gonna hit this much money this year. I'm gonna get this much money this year, right? This money is the number one goal to me. Sure, money, then again, is the outcome of the goal, is the attributes of the goal, right? Your goal in business may be, for example, it's just as easy as getting more clients, you know, creating this product that has more value, or just, creating more values for your marketplace, right? These are all business goals, right? That you should set. And the money shouldn't be the goal, because the money will be the attribute that comes after delivering that goal. Remember, guys, money is always the representation of the value you create. The more money you have corresponds with the amount of value provided. So sorry me. So if you value money, if you only chase money, guys, and you're not focusing on what you're delivering as value, then you're not going to get any money, right? You're just being selfish. You're not being clear, you're being vague. You're, just basically telling the world that I don't care about what I'm going to do. I just want money. So when you pedestal money, you're not only saying to the world that I don't deserve it, but you're also vague and clueless about how and what you're going to do to get the money, right? So, pedestaling money or pedestaling anything in life is definitely not something smart. And I'm honestly a victim of that, because I have pedestal money, I have pedestal a lot of things, right? And when you pedestal something, like I said, it brings you more feeling and emotional investment to the thing, right? So it instantly separates you further from it, because when you're more emotionally invested, it creates fear, it creates ambiguity, it creates this urge to not be as bold as you would have if you didn't value it and important it too much, right? So that is pretty much what I learned today, guys. Just don't value something more than yourself. And if you do, guys, start devaluing it. Stop devaluing it by not seeing this thing as something bigger than yourself, and start having different goals besides money specifically. Really reflect on your goals and think to yourself, did I write this down because of my own conscious, urge to get it? Or is it really going to help everyone else? Because when you write down goals that actually help the world, the money will come by itself. The money will flow, guys. The money will come. But if you're money hungry, you're being selfish and you're being needy. And neediness is a behavior repulsed by the world. But that being said, guys, this is my Friday. Hopefully you guys found this valuable anyway. But if not, like always, I have something for you guys every day. So that being said, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.